Yo, it's Don. Tell your mother I said throw it back on me. I know she horny. I just want to make this little video, just a quick little my opinion, on this McRib. I just got this McRib today at like 6 something at night. Right, me and my mother just went and got a McRib. You feel me? I got the McRib with the fries, the large fries and the sweet tea. You always gotta get the sweet tea. She just got the McRib. And I told her, I was like, yo, we should have just got one McRib and cut that thing in half. You feel me? She's like, no, you might like it. I'm like, all right, bet. Went home, bit into that bad bitch. Let me tell you something about that McRib, and I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. I'm gonna cut straight to the chase. You know, McRib, more like motherfucking McBullshit, right? That shit was so fucking ass. And it's McASS, right? It's so crazy that this is a product on the motherfucking menu, right? The way they was hyping this bitch up, you feel me? They made it seem like this was the motherfucking missing link to the to evolution, my nigga. They made it seem like this shit was a fucking Yankee with no the fuck brim on that bitch. That shit was so fucking garbage, right? It blew me the fuck back. It knocked my socks off. How ass it was. And I'm gonna put a couple pictures on the screen, probably one or two, because I only took one or two. I took one before I ate it because I was like hyped as well. I was hyped, and I took one after the fact. And if you see a napkin on there, it's because I threw that shit in the fucking garbage can. I threw that shit in the fucking trash. Oh, yo, you wasting food, yo. You wasting food. All right, I don't care. You know why? Because the shit was giving me a fucking headache, and it would have been a waste to my own fucking life force if I kept eating that shit. Seemed like it'd fucking kill me or some shit, right? There come a point in time where as though, niggas just lying to our fucking face, right? And I posted, they making it seem like this is something niggas like to eat. Niggas actually eat this shit. Niggas actually eat this. Like y'all literally eat this. You know what I mean? Like y'all niggas was hyping this shit up ever since I was in my father's fucking nutsack, right? I was born out the womb with the McRib being put on the menu and taken off the menu and put on the menu and taken off the menu, right? Like a bitch who can't make a motherfucking mind the fuck up, right? This shit was going in and out, 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 in and out. Right? So I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm missing out on something. I never got to try this. I'm a grown man. Still haven't tasted the McRib. I taste that shit and it's and it tastes like I used to work with kids. I used to fucking be a not a babysitter. It was like a actual like I was working in like a teacher room. I would like a daycare spot. I was working as a daycare nigga. So I would read to the kids and shit, feed them. I would feed them, make sure they fucking sleep and shit, not bullshit, not beating each other up and spitting on shit. You know how kids do, just running the fuck around, making noise. But that's another story, right? I this when we would get the food, right? We would have to get the temperature, put it on the plate, da 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 da. But that's not the here nor there. One meal we gave them was fucking ribs, my nigga, in a fucking bun. Not a sandwich, but a bun, some ribs, and some coleslaw, right? Some weak ass coleslaw. And I tasted the rib, and that shit tastes exactly like this shit I ate the fucking day, right? It was that I ate today was reminiscent of what the fuck I ate at that job, right? And it almost made me throw the fuck up. Shit gave me a headache. My stomach hurt right now, right? My stomach hurt right now. Hurt as we speak. I gotta take a fucking shit. I feel like I'm about to shit my fucking drawers, right? And I posted this bitch on online on Instagram, right? On my story, like, oh yo, McRib, yo, I got the McRib, yo. And then the next slide I posted, it said McAss because I tasted it. It said McAss, and my boy Dominic, shout out to Dominic, and like, what you expect, yo? I mean, what you mean? What I expect, brother? That's my boy. Shout out to him, but what you mean? What I expect? I expect that shit to be a fucking delicacy. You know what I mean? I expect that shit to taste better than pussy. The way they typing that thing up, man. putting all the motherfucking pickles on that shit. They put a whole fucking pickle on that bitch, cut it up, had like 8 slices of fucking pickle. And I'm not one of them motherfuckers who complain about pickles. Like, y'all, oh, I don't like pickles. You too old to not like pickles. But the amount they was putting on, you damn near like I'm, sticking my tongue in a pickle jar. Like I'm drinking it or some shit. I just wanted to get that off my chest. This shit tastes like fucking bullshit. And if you're thinking about getting a McRib, don't. Because it's fucking ass. It's ass. It's ass. How the fuck a rib don't got bones in it? So it's not a rib. You know what I mean? Got these weak ass grooves on that shit, like these fake ass indents. Shit look like lab meat or some shit. Look like they, you know what I mean? Look like if a nigga took a fucking a rat or some shit and injected that nigga and got and did some carving and shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just ranting now. That shit was garbage. You ain't had no lettuce on that shit, no vegetation. That shit was about plain as a motherfucker. That shit was about dry as a bitch. All that damn sauce, but the meat was fucking. That shit tasted like. That shit tasted like a. It had a texture like a sponge or something. Yeah, like a. It tastes like something you would find under something, and you pick it up. Don't eat that, yo, and you bite it just to scare somebody because you're 5 years old and you want to eat something that you're not supposed to eat, so motherfuckers could rush you to the hospital. You know what I mean? Like don't you know you used to put shit in your mouth as a child, and like one of those things you put in your mouth was ass. It tasted like shit, and you almost threw up. This what that is. So I mean, without you know, without ranting too long, this video about to be 7 minutes. I'm gonna end it right here. I'm gonna just say that McRib is fucking garbage. If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a hmm. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. No, I only took 2 bites of it. I'm gonna give it a 2. That shit was fuck. That shit tasted like bullshit. But yeah, I said all I needed to say. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all y'all for watching. Yeah. All right.